Hey guys, Thomas back for another video, and today we're going to be reviewing these three Trackmaster Revolution items. We got Merlin, which I got on July 18th but never opened. We got Steelworks Thomas, which I got yesterday, which would be November 10th, and I got Steelworks Hurricane today, November 11th, and so I figured I would do a review on them. On this temporary set I have built for an upcoming project. So we'll start with Merlin right now. Okay, this is Merlin in his packaging. And I got him first because I was, well, to be honest, I was drawn to his shiny nature, which I thought looked neat. So that's him in the box. Let me just open him up. I'll give them all a little run at the end, but I'll show them out of the box. One sec. Okay. Open it up. Out of the prison, Merlin. An instruction pamphlet falls out. I don't really need that. Let's get Merlin out. I like to keep all the boxes, so I just gotta open this up. Okay, so this is Merlin out of his packaging. Let's start with Merlin himself. He's very shiny, which I like. At the same time, I don't know if you can see it, but putting any kind of fingerprints on him is really annoying now. He looks nice for Martel models. Ooh. I like how they actually painted the buffers, even if they are incredibly ridiculously small now. The back coupling here looks normal, but I knew that would be like that. But what I find weird is the coal has like this metallic gloss to it, and it's weird. And obviously it doesn't have the right wheel configuration because they don't do that anymore. I also find weird that now his tender has cogged wheels. I don't know why, but they do. And this is the steam pump song, the steam pump car, I think it is, from the song "What Can't We Do?" And that's really nice how they actually got it to do stuff. I mean, I'll give them props where props are due. They even got like wood grain detailing here. So it is actually quite nice for a Mattel model. And I like that. So that's Merlin. The couplings are now like that on the backs of rolling stock, apparently. I'll give Merlin a run in a little bit. Just put him off to the side. We'll do, okay then. Okay, next up we're going to do Steelworks Thomas here. And this was probably the one I wanted more than Merlin came out, but I ended up getting Merlin because, I don't know, it was shiny and I felt like it was going to be good. And I like this Thomas because it has a face that's different than the other Thomases. Not that I don't really customize these, but it looks nice. Although, giving him a black running board is... I mean, it's supposed to be all covered in smoke and stuff, but that's a little... very chewed up. He didn't even get that messed up in the movie. So, sorry for not talking exactly too much. I'm not the most lively person, I guess. Oh dear. Gotta also be careful not to stab myself with the scissors. Yes, that would be tragic. Not really so much for you, I guess, but more for me. So I guess we gotta open that up. Ouch, come on, Thomas. Now, it's not that I don't like this Thomas, because, like I said, this one I probably wanted the most. I really do like it. But it would have been really nice if they gave us, or not gave us, but if we got a Frankie model and possibly instead. Because they didn't make a Frankie model in this. I got it for Avengers. Yeah, no, Journey on Starter didn't have a lot of marketing at all in terms of adverts and stuff like that. However, after seeing the movie on DVD, so I waited for it on DVD to watch it. When I got it on DVD after watching it, the next couple days I went out and was hunting down the characters in the Adventures line. And those were how I got my first ever Adventure models. Okay. We'll start off with Thomas. He looks real nice. He has like this matte finish instead of a sticker finish. Let me see. I don't have a lot of, or too many Revolutions. I have like 10 Revolution engines. Let me see if I have one on here. Yeah, I have one in my box over here. Let's load it up. This one I got at a thrift shop actually. So that's like a normal Revolution Thomas. You can see the faces are different. You can see the side difference. The wheel, Thomas having that wheel effect that's still partially blue but still messed up with the black. Looks real nice. But then they just botched to make that wheel completely black, like he fell into a tar pit or something. That feels nice. This is printed on, I think, which I guess I like better than this matte finish. But yeah, this Thomas sticker's coming off on top of it. So that's that. He looks completely black on the back. It's just so different to see, I guess. And the carriage. But it really does look nice when they do it like that, I guess. If only this was a normal Trackmaster engine instead of a... Also, when you do this, it's on, but this you hear like a spring, if you could hear that on the camera, I'm not sure. These probably won't run very well on this track, but I guess I'll do it. I mean, I would convert the set to Revolution for this, but then I realized that I'd have to take apart the set and rebuild it, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Next was this, which is another cogwheel wagon, because this rocks back and forth, I think, when you do it, I don't know. That probably pumps the steam pump car. But there's like iron inside, so you look inside and you tilt it, and then it's there. You do it again, and it's gone. I like how they got a little like smudged black though on the side. It's kind of nice again. Then last up we got this flat wagon with iron inside of it. And let me see, since this is my kind of thing set for now, let me grab one. Okay, got one. So here's like one of the log cars. This is this Trackmaster Revolution log car. It sits inside. But I think actually, if you look at it, it's like they use the same mold. They're the same, no, very slightly shorter length up here. So if I get, let me say, my Thomas lunch tin over here. Okay, let's go with this. So I get this like pump engine, fits nice in there. Okay, let's see if it fits in this car. It just fits, possibly even better actually. So that's actually neat, I guess. They didn't sacrifice that much length in my opinion. Underneath this doesn't have cogged wheels. And you can see the wheels are just about as close. So I guess this isn't that bad. And so yeah, let me just... Oh, these aren't... This piece, this log car looking thing doesn't have the black coupling, but this does. That's interesting. So I'll put Thomas over here. With that. Okay. Okay, now let's do Hurricane. Steelworks Hurricane. Yeah, that's why I think Frankie would have been well put here, because it would have worked well with the whole Hurricane and Frankie thing, but there's nothing we could do about that. Like, even they're making Lexi now, which I don't have because I haven't seen it in the stores yet, like other people have, but I mean, it would have been nice if they did Frankie. Or Theo, I guess. Theo could work. But I guess it'd kind of be hard to make a Theo properly and make it look good. Because a lot of the unique engines, like Steven, if you've seen pictures of the new Steven coming out, I have the original Trackmaster 2 one, which I like better than the Play Right one, which I don't have, I guess, but that's one of the few engines I really like the Trackmaster version of. The original Trackmaster, when I talk about Trackmaster version here. Okay, so that's Hurricane. Knock him out. Well, actually, I think this is pretty much the last thing I'm filming on this set. just small talk while I put away the box. Because it's kind of really messed up compared to what I originally had it, I guess. And I filmed a lot of stock footage, so I'm kind of good for now. Okay. Let's look at Hurricane. Hurricane again has a like kind of matte feel of the details molded on in a way, I guess. Like all these little what should we call pinstriping details are actual molded details, which again props to do. The wheel configuration is kind of sad, I guess, because you would do better with like something like Murdoch, but Trackmaster 2 just kind of has the 3-wheel thing for everyone, I guess. That's his face. Did I show you Thomas's face up close? So let's see a good look at it, I guess. Merlin. That's Hurricane. The detail is really nice. He even has the number 20 printed on his buffers. His buffers even look bigger than Merlin's, which is really strange. But I like the bigger buffers, obviously. Even on the back, that's a nice detail. But they didn't paint his lamp. How do you paint the buffers but not the lamp? His coal looks okay. The top you got rivets. It's interesting to see they bothered to do rivets. So that's Hurricane. And keep it 2 slag cars. You got this one. It's got 1 cog wheel which makes them rock back and forth via a little mechanism, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see it well. And this can turn. This probably look very good on that Thomas Flavel smelting yard set looking thing. I don't have it, but it's pretty expensive, I think. And I know it comes with a Thomas with a slag car. This rocks back and forth, it's nice. It's gray and gold, and this one is gold and gray. Same deal, basically. It's even got that like smudged black detail, which looks nice. This flips again too, inside. And when you turn the cog wheel, here you go. I think this would do much better on a Trackmaster 2 track. You're not going to get to see much rock in action, I guess, unless I grab some Trackmaster 2 track. Which I might do at the end. So yeah, that's Hurricane. Whoa, this coupling's really like weak. That's strange. Oh, I guess it's not strange. It is Mattel. They have to cut quotas somewhere. I'm not surprised. Okay, I'm gonna grab some batteries and maybe some Trackmaster 2 track for later on, and we'll get started. Oh yes, I forgot these need 2 batteries each now. I guess 3 batteries ain't gonna cut it. Okay, so before I kind of show you them moving on my set over here, I have it on my this tiny piece of track I got a while back. It was like $5 for this whole loop, and it was a nice deal. So I keep it kind of set up, hanging on a peg in my room in case I ever wanted to just mess with some trains, because this track is flexible. It worked with the older engines, so it's pretty easy to keep around. And I'm also kind of lazy and don't want to go and dig out my box of Revolution track, because that's buried because I never use it. So here we go. Also, kind of note, Merlin's thing, unlike, so I like that on all of them, because otherwise I'm just kind of lying. Yes, kind of. Yeah, I don't use Revolution engines too much, and so I'm so used to the switch being on the side over here. But now it's in the middle, I guess, so I never noticed that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, boy. So, for the sake of it, every time I know what's going around. You got steam pump car doing this thing. I'm trying to get a little bit of You can kind of get that to get an idea. Yeah, he was nice. His Thomas doing his thing. Or Steelworks Thomas, or probably, yeah, Steelworks Thomas. That car doesn't move unless you deal with the shell. So I don't know why it has a cogged wheel, does it? Yeah, it has both cogged wheels, so you think it would move. But this is rocking bucket on the box. The line pieces rocking bucket empties goes from empty to full. That is alignment, Phil. How dare you? The gears spin for Merlin and the bucket's rock. It says for Hurricane there. For Thomas and Slide. We're gonna give him the right plumber. So lastly over here we got Hurricane, Steelworks Hurricane. I'm not sure that I'm doing his thing. The bucket's kinda rock back and forth there. So cool. That Merlin, I call him Merlin, jeez, no, that's Hurricane. Sorry, people. Got a half Thomas body over there. We have a half on another Thomas right now just to have it get it right in place for a while. Okay, so that's gonna be that, and I'll take away this track and just do some of my layout for a bit. Okay, see. Oh, and in case anyone was wondering, this video will come out long before I make any sort of proper steam test. But yes, that is my first ever smoke machine. And this is the first ever set that uses said smoke machine, so fun fact, people. Okay, let's set Merlin off on my lap. I don't know how good he's going to do, considering this is a lead track layout here. And he's stuck. Go, Merlin, go. Don't get stuck behind my layout, because then I'll have to find you. Doing some kind of work though. Well, it doesn't like going behind my layout. I got it stuck on him or something? Or? Okay, well, I guess that's it for Merlin right now. Can't do too many of these with them on it. Because they don't like them on here. I think Thomas might fare a bit better, let's find out. Okay, there goes Thomas. The Thomas is starting much better, even with some of the ballast on the track somehow, by Phil's factory. Go, Thomas, go! Of course, now that I say he's doing better, he's going to get stuck. Okay, just give him a shot of him going by, I guess. Okay, we'll take off Thomas now. Set up Hurricane together. Slag with a slag heap. Little tank engine. No, that's cranky, but I'm just saying. Off he goes. Sorry about the pile of carcasses. I was just kind of messy when I was filming earlier. Some stock footage. Oh, Hurricane's even struggling on this more than Merlin. How great. I'll just set this down here. We'll get like one shot of Hurricane doing this thing up here. And he's down. Okay, now we'll just kind of get some how would you say this? Filler shots? Not filler shots, I guess. Just 1 or 2 shots of just them doing stuff, I guess. So, yeah, I'll see you for the final piece at the end then. Here we go. Invisibility on! Invisibility on! I am a stealth engine. Notice my 3 funnels? They help me become invisible. Whoosh! There's a fire in the tunnel. Someone's trapped in there. Thomas, get out of there before you catch fire too. Don't worry, people. The fire in the tunnel is no match for Thomas. Here he comes out. That fire seems to really messed up your paintwork, Thomas. We better get somebody to put that out there. Oh, looks like Thomas has put it out. Good job, Thomas. I'm just going to train him to steelwork now. My name's Hurricane. You know, like a storm. Whoosh! My name's Hurricane. You know, like a storm. Whoosh! The hottest place in town. Oh no. Cinders and ashes. Okay, and that has been Steelworks Hurricane, Steelworks Thomas, and Merlin for my review here. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everyone. Invisibility on. I'm full of surprises.